When we think of strength, we often conjure images of mighty physiques, powerful muscles, or feats of physical endurance. But one of the greatest teachers of humanity, Mahatma Gandhi, reminded us that true strength does not reside in the body. As he wisely said, strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Today, I invite you to journey with me into the depths of this profound truth and explore how an unyielding will can shape our destinies, inspire others, and overcome the gravest challenges. We will reflect on this through motivational stories, explore what drives us, confront barriers, manage risks, and embrace the hard yet rewarding path forward. At the heart of Gandhi's quote is the idea of purpose, that which we strive to achieve, not merely in the realm of individual ambition but in the broader narrative of humanity's progress. To illustrate this, consider Gandhi's own life. What was he trying to achieve? Freedom, not just for India but for humanity at large. His vision extended beyond political independence. He wanted to achieve a world built on truth, satya, nonviolence, ahimsa, and justice. His vision was immense and transcended personal gain. In our lives, what are we trying to achieve? Perhaps it's building a legacy, creating change in our communities, or even transforming our own lives to align with our values. The big picture isn't about incremental goals. It's about the vision that ignites our soul. A motivational story that epitomizes this is that of Nelson Mandela. Mandela's strength lay not in his physical power but in his indomitable will to dismantle apartheid. During his 27 years of imprisonment, he never wavered from his vision of a free and equal South Africa. This is the essence of an unyielding will, an unwavering belief in something greater than ourselves. It's about asking, what am I here to accomplish, not just for myself but for the greater good? What gives rise to an indomitable will? The answer lies in our motivations. Gandhi's motivation stemmed from his love for humanity, his faith in justice, and his commitment to truth. These values gave him the strength to lead nonviolent movements, endure imprisonment, and inspire millions. Let's delve into another inspiring story, that of Malala Yousafzai. Malala's will was forged by her belief in the right of every girl to an education. Even after being shot by the Taliban, she remained resolute in her mission. Today, she stands as a symbol of courage and resilience, motivating millions around the world. So, what motivates us? Is it the desire to uplift our families? The dream of a better world? The drive to prove to ourselves that we are capable of greatness? Our motivations become the fuel for our will. They give us the strength to rise each day, even when the odds are against us. Now think of what could motivate all of us collectively. Perhaps it is the shared hope of leaving a world better than we found it. Perhaps it is the belief that, together, we can achieve what seems impossible. Motivation is contagious. When one person's will ignites, it has the power to spark a wildfire of determination in others. Every journey of the indomitable will faces resistance. Barriers are inevitable, but they are also the proving grounds for our strength. Let's revisit Gandhi's life. What stopped him? British colonial rule, societal divisions, and skepticism from his own people. Yet, he overcame these barriers by turning obstacles into opportunities. When denied justice in South Africa, he pioneered satyagraha, the philosophy of nonviolent resistance. When faced with violence, he preached peace. His indomitable will transformed adversity into triumph. Consider another story. Bethany Hamilton, a professional surfer who lost her arm to a shark attack. What stopped her? Fear, doubt, and physical limitation. But what drove her was her passion for surfing and her will to persevere. Today, she continues to inspire millions as an athlete and a symbol of unyielding strength. What's stopping us? Is it fear, self-doubt, the judgment of others? External barriers will always exist, but the greatest obstacles often lie within. To overcome them, we must cultivate resilience, faith, and the courage to confront our fears. Every barrier is an invitation to grow stronger. The path of an indomitable will is fraught with risks. Gandhi's approach was radical for its time. Non-violence against an oppressive regime seemed like a risk too great to bear. Yet, Gandhi reassured his followers with his unshakable belief in truth and justice. He knew that while risks are inevitable, they are also necessary for meaningful change. To reassure ourselves and others about risks, we must embrace the innovation curve. Let's consider the story of Elon Musk. Musk's ventures, from SpaceX to Tesla, were riddled with risks. SpaceX faced multiple rocket failures, and Tesla came close to bankruptcy. But Musk's will was unwavering. He reassured his teams and investors with his vision of a sustainable and interplanetary future. Today, those risks have paid off, inspiring millions to dream big. When we ask others to take risks, we must lead by example. We must show that risks are not reckless but calculated steps toward a greater goal. And even when we falter, our will must remain steadfast, for it is our belief in the journey that reassures others. Finally, we come to the journey itself. Gandhi's path was not easy. He endured imprisonment, fasting, and immense personal sacrifice. Yet, he never wavered because he understood that meaningful change requires perseverance. The story of J.K. Rowling exemplifies this truth. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, Rowling faced countless rejections and financial struggles. She was a single mother living on welfare, yet her will to share her story never faltered. Today, her journey inspires aspiring writers worldwide. The journey of an indomitable will is rarely easy. It requires grit, patience, and an acceptance of setbacks. But it is also a journey of profound growth and fulfillment. As we walk this path, we must remind ourselves that every step, no matter how challenging, brings us closer to our goal. As we reflect on Gandhi's words, let us remember that true strength is not a measure of our physical capabilities but of our will to persevere. It is the courage to stand firm in our convictions, the resilience to face adversity, and the determination to pursue our dreams against all odds. In the face of challenges, ask yourself, what am I trying to achieve? What motivates me? What barriers must I overcome? How can I manage risks and reassure others? And am I prepared for the hard yet rewarding journey ahead? The answers to these questions will guide you, just as they guided Gandhi, Mandela, Malala, and countless others who have inspired us with their indomitable will. Let us take these lessons to heart and find within ourselves the strength to achieve the extraordinary. For as Gandhi so wisely said, strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy often reflected the value of enduring challenges for a greater cause. He believed that hardship and struggle are integral parts of any meaningful journey, especially when pursuing truth and justice. Below are some ideas inspired by Gandhi's teachings about embracing the hard journey ahead. Gandhi famously said, "Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will." He believed that challenges refine the human spirit. Hardship is not something to be avoided but embraced, as it strengthens resolve and clarifies purpose. Gandhi emphasized that the pursuit of truth, satya, often involves a difficult path. His principle of satyagraha, nonviolent resistance, teaches that enduring suffering with patience and dignity is a way to transform oneself and others. Embracing difficulties is essential to bringing about meaningful change. Gandhi saw self-discipline as a vital element in navigating tough journeys. He once remarked, "You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no result." To persevere in the face of challenges, one must be disciplined and willing to sacrifice comfort for the greater good. Gandhi's wisdom often reflected the need to stay grounded in the present. He said, "The future depends on what you do today." When the road ahead feels overwhelming, Focusing on the small, meaningful steps you can take today makes the journey manageable. For Gandhi, love and non-violence were the highest principles, even when facing hostility. He believed that embracing the hard journey requires seeing adversity not as an enemy but as an opportunity for personal and societal transformation. Gandhi's unshakable faith in the power of goodness and justice allowed him to persist. His belief in ahimsa, non-violence, showed that even the hardest journeys are bearable when guided by moral conviction and hope. By drawing from Gandhi's teachings, we can view difficult paths not as obstacles but as opportunities to grow, learn, and contribute to a better world. Would you like to explore more specific Gandhi quotes or principles related to overcoming hardship?